Everybody, it is like day 54 of since mom's diagnosis, and I'm actually turning 40. Wow, I said it out loud. I'm turning 40 in 4 days as of this video. It's January 18, 2020, and I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to be turning 40 because it's like a huge milestone. I've been alive 4 decades. I mean, wow, 4 decades of life. That's a lot, in my opinion. I remember being little and thinking my aunts who were 40 are hella old. Here I am hitting that milestone, in a couple of days. And I'm excited. My dad decorated, okay, so backstory real quick. Since we moved here and we moved into this house, we had this house built new in 2011. We have an extremely long dining table that'll seat 8. I think it could seat 10 when we put the extra leaf in. Anyways, it's a really long dining table. But it's a formal dining, so we only use it for holidays, for our large feasts and stuff. But we also use it traditionally now for birthday cakes. And so we decorate and go all out for all 4 of our birthdays every year. So for my 40th, I was thinking about a theme for a long time, and I wanted to do Rainbow Bright with strawberry shortcake, because those are the 2 dolls, the only so-called female dolls that I played with in the 80s. The rest were He-Man. Yes, He-Man. I love G.I. Joes. I always played with the male figures and Hot Wheels, crashing them and stuff, but girl doll wise, and I hate calling it that because it shouldn't be labeled that way, but they were, that I loved with Strawberry Shortcake and Rainbow Bright. So I thought I'd do both. Did some research and I was like, okay, rainbow cakes are cool. I don't want to shit green for days after I eat it. What else could I do? And I was like, Strawberry Shortcake was the first figure and the first character that, as far back as I can remember, aside from Care Bears, that I watched faithfully, I played with diligently, and go figure, it's freaking food that I'm in love with as a child. Go figure. Anyways, so I decided, that's going to be the theme. That's going to be the theme of my birthday. So I did some research online, went on eBay and Etsy, found some literally people, I don't know, thank you hoarders, I guess, because I was able to find vintage 1981 copyrighted Strawberry Shortcake American Greetings paper table covers. Paper. How the hell they lasted this long, I have no idea. But they were there. They were on eBay and Etsy. Totally bought them, even though they were like $15 a piece. And then the tags on them say 25 cents. Anyways, so I got 2 table covers, and one is taped up on the wall like as a background, and then the other one is actually on the table. My dad decorated the heck out of this dining room, and it's great. I absolutely love it. I'm so excited for my birthday, and that's just for the cake. We're not even eating at this table, mind you. So yeah, Saturday. So I had rented a car back in October, and it was supposed to be for the Christmas party we were supposed to attend with our friends in California. And the Mustang broke down. we had about $4,000 worth of repairs in the end that we had to pay for. And so unfortunately, the prepaid vehicle had to be pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Well, Hertz is where I have my membership, and I have it because, I've been using them for years. I have gold membership, so I literally rent a car, and I can prepay it or not. Either way, I rent a car, walk up into the gold area, select any vehicle I want, and drive the hell out. And I love it. I love it. So yeah. Anyways, I had to push it back, and they only let you do it 3 times. Ended up, my birthday was the furthest out for the 3rd time, and I went ahead and, decided to keep it. So we're picking up this car and I called Hertz and I was like, hey, I noticed that a luxury vehicle is about $8 less for the day. Can I at least do that? And they went ahead and honored that. They refunded me the $8, which was cool. And so I get to pick up a Jaguar F something or similar, which is a fancy schmancy car, for my 40th. So I'm going to be rolling around town all like fancy in a Jaguar or similar. So I'm excited. And we pick up the car at 8, and Frank and I are going to spend majority of the morning together, you know, doing food crawls on the strip. We're going to go to a craft show across town because I love craft shows. So I was really excited when one was on my birthday. I was like, yes. So I'm so looking forward to that. And then we pick up my cake at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, go home, put it in the fridge, pick up my parents. We do the whole dinner thing together. And then we come home and do the cake. And I love that part because it's so much fun. And that'll be my 40th. And a lot of people were asking me, and a lot of people, I mean, like the 6 freaking friends I have, but they were asking me, you know, hey, what's up? We're going to have a huge party. You're going to go to Cali again? Because every year you go to Cali. And I was like, well, with mom's situation and then the car repairs that we had to, you know, take care of, it's not feasible this year. I also don't feel comfortable leaving right now because, you know, mom's kind of in a delicate situation. I'm not used to the idea of her having stage 4 cancer yet, despite everybody telling me she's going to have, you know, she's going to live years out with all this medication. It is possible, but for me, my mental state right now is I'm definitely unsure. We're only less than 2 months into this whole stage 4 diagnosis, and with everything that happened and 2 hospitalizations within a matter of weeks between each other, it made me uncomfortable leaving, even though we love it. You know, I don't want to do that right now. So that was my decision. I'm going to miss it because it became tradition, you know, between me and my friends, and I'm going to miss them. But there's just some stuff that I want to, you know, not give up, but I'm going to postpone this year that we typically do. Like we always see our besties every month. And last year was like a really bad hiccup. I think everyone had a shitty 2019. At least 80% of the year sucked. So yeah, I don't feel comfortable doing the whole trip thing. And I don't think we're going to leave town for possibly the whole year. We'll see, fingers crossed we might be able to, but I really have to feel comfortable leaving mom. And even though she's a grown adult, she's 81 with short-term memory issues that come and go, mind you, because she's been actually doing fairly well remembering things right now. And, you know, her neurologist said it could also be contributed to chemotherapy pills that she was taking. And she's been off of them for 3 weeks, so maybe that's why. But when she gets back on them, it might get bad again. But anyways, yeah. So then the whole big party thing, because you're 40, you should have a bash, you know, like party. But First off, if you don't know me, know this. I socialized the shit out of myself for years, from like 1991 when I learned how to use a phone, through 2007, like right before I left maybe. Yeah, 2007, 2008. And I overdid it. I feel like I burned myself out socially speaking. Because it was a lot. I did a lot. I was on the phone as a young teenager, like 12, 13. I was heavy into the phone. Like that was my addiction. I would be on the phone from Friday night all the way till Sunday night before bedtime for school on Monday. And then in summer, forget it. You better have the cordless phone, and you better have like 3 different ones, because I will burn one battery out, pick up the other one, and just rotate the 3 of those for 72 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I have friends out there who can confirm we were sitting on the phone together for 3 full days. We would sleep with the cordless phones on. Literally, you can hear each other snore or breathing or sleeping or whatever in the middle of the night. If our parents never caught us on the phone and hung it up, we would be on the phone 72 hours straight. And if they did hang it out, we would call each other right away, take a shit on the cordless phone together, shower together. It was bad. Let's just put it that way. So long story short, did the phone thing, met Frank on the phone, as a matter of fact, fell in love with him, socialized a ton more. You know, we did the whole barbecue thing. He was in a band. We were always out at the bars. We were really social. And yeah, I just feel like that burned us out. And then there was a lot of stuff that happened personally in our life that we cut off people, thinking we were protecting them, but more so because we didn't want anyone around, because we were both depressed as a couple together through some things. And that pattern from the depression stuck, and we became extremely happy, just the two of us. And life was good with just the two of us. Now, I'm not saying that it's not better now, because it really is with the friends that we have. And we have only a handful of very close friends. Yeah, I think it's only the 5 fingers on my hand. And that's okay, because you don't need like tons of besties. You need people who know you and love you for who you are, no matter what, that you can rely on in any situation. And yeah, that's what we have. And we love socializing with them. Now, if they were living here in Vegas, trust me, we would be totally social and going out all the time with them. All the time. But, you know, they live in Cali, so we only got to see them monthly, and now barely even this year. But all that aside, that's why I'm not throwing a party. What am I going to do? Force my friends to drive all the way out here just to celebrate my 40th with me? No. One, I'm not that selfish. I'm not going to ask people to come out to a party where I'm going to pay to feed them, first of all. I know that sounds really bad, but it is what it is, okay? And then expect gifts? Like, that's just messed up. I don't need anything. I am 40. I have a room that is shitting toys. I'm looking around. Shitting toys, plushies, pins, collectibles, boxes, I have a snack bucket. This is going to look like a fat girl thing, but seriously. Snack bucket. So I have stuff. Like, I don't need anymore. I would just need them. And so like having a party, people people assume that they have to bring something, and then it's a thing, and it's like, that's too much for anybody. And I really don't care for parties anymore. Oh, sorry, I'm slapping my head and doing that thing, because parties, oh my gosh, there were so many. And seriously, I smoked way too much weed between like 1999 and 2004. That I don't remember most of them. But I'm pretty sure they were pretty good, and I really overdid it. I do remember when I was working at Guam Power during that time, that I would drink a lot. And I mean a lot. And I was hanging out with the older generation. So we would go to the karaoke bar Wednesday and Friday, sometimes Mondays too. Drink ourselves sick, risk our lives driving home those evenings. And we rotated that on a weekly basis for 3 years. I want to say 3 years. 2 years maybe? No, 3. And there were affairs going on in this circle, and it was a lot. So yeah, anyways, the point is, I'm not going to do that thing. I'm not going to. And sometimes I wish that I could. Sometimes I wish that I could like be able to socialize and stuff like that, because coworkers want to go out and karaoke and everything, or have dinner, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. And then I think about it, I'm like, no, it doesn't. Nah, I'm okay. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to diarrhea of the mouth about my 40th coming up, and just tell everybody that mom's doing better and things are getting better. So I'm hoping that most of the videos that I post are really good ones. There might be some bad days. I'm expecting it. I'm going to videotape it. I'm going to bitch. you know? I think it's cool to just like vent and get it out. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm like stupidly excited about turning 40. And a lot of people I know aren't. Or if you look online and you see other posts, they're like, oh, I'm turning 40. Oh, I'm turning 50. It's the end of the world. Heck no, it's not. You survived 4 decades of life. Okay? I mean, you gotta celebrate that. I'm definitely gonna celebrate that. Secondly, 40 means nothing to me. Look at me. Like I said, I have a bucket of snacks to my right. I have, what is this? What, a 20-foot, 14-foot long wall full of pins. Sum Sums, if you guys don't know what that is, Google it because I'm not going to go through it. Plushies, I mean, I'm a kid at heart and I always will be. 40 is fun for me. It's another birthday that I get to have fun and do my thing, and it's a milestone. And I'm totally going to attempt to have 40 candles on a cake. So I might have to get 2 cakes. Yeah, that's a better idea. Well, like I said, diarrhea of the mouth. I'm going to go now. If you find this video and you saw my channel or saw one of my other videos discussing my mom's cancer, and you think you're alone, you're totally not. I want to say that every video. No one is ever alone, no matter what you're going through, what you're doing in life, what's happening to you, okay? It doesn't matter. You are never alone. There is always another individual out there in the 7 billion people on this planet. At least one of them is going through the exact same thing you are. So never, ever, ever feel like you're alone and that you can't go through whatever you're going through, that you can't do it, or that you're by yourself. You are not, honey. You are not. I'm here. If you watch this video and you're like, huh, that's like me, I rest my case. Okay? Love one another. Be good to each other. And take a moment to just be present in your life and feel the love and feel appreciative for having this existence, because it's an adventure. Enjoy it. I know I will. So next time you see another video, it'll probably be about my 40th. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.